The banning of tobacco advertising should never have been allowed, and the fact that it was condoned means there is no longer any principled argument against advertising and marketing anything else which a whimsical minister or Department of Health decides is a bad idea, like sugar or salt or baby food or liquor or gambling or anything. That it should never be allowed to interfere with the right of consumers to information. In fact, the Consumer Protection Act has as one of its cherished principles access to information for consumers, to allow them to engage in, and the wording in the Act is whatever their wishes and needs might be, they're entitled to have informed choices and information. The government actually is obliged under the Consumer Protection Act to even organize groups of consumers to protect and promote their rights, one of which is the right of access to information about a perfectly lawful and legitimate product, tobacco products, and all other products. They should have exactly the same rights of association and choice. There's another side to this. My concern is primarily the rights and freedoms of consumers, but the other side, of course, is the rights of marketers. Freedom of expression, or commercial expression in this case, to add the prefix to it, is that you should be free to advertise and market whatever is lawful in whatever way you wish. And the fact that tobacco advertising has been banned for so long does not mean we should ever give up the principled fight to get it unbanned and to prevent future bans on other products and goods and services, which is already following, and which people like us who warned against allowing the ban on tobacco advertising are now being vindicated. We were right. It was the thin edge of the wedge, and there is no stopping it. And the sooner we draw a line in the sand and say people are entitled to freedom of speech and expression, including commercial expression, consumers are entitled to information about the products and prices, their availability, where they are, they're entitled to dignity and respect, to buy decent and attractive products and not to be treated like demeaned and insulted lepers who are driven away from, for example, shops, regular counters where they do their normal shopping. They should be able to buy their normal products, one of which is a tobacco product, and the others, of course, are things like salt and sugar and so-called junk food and refined carbohydrates and whatever else consumers are lawfully entitled to have and should be free to get with dignity, respect, and as marketed by the people who service them, that's the retailers of South Africa.